my feel-good breakfast show.
Now, there were thousands of people who participated in the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge in Jozi, in Pretoria, in Durban, and down in Cape Town in late September, tasting two competing zero-sugar colas without knowing which was which. Now, their personal preferences were then used to identify which no-sugar cola they preferred the most, and Pepsi Max was preferred by a vast majority in every region. So that adds even more impetus to give a very warm, feel-good welcome to Kirsty Smit, who is the Senior Marketing Manager of PepsiCo for West, East and Central Africa. Best job in the world, Kirsty. Welcome to our little slice of crazy. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. It's wonderful to be here.
I love it. I can see the fire in your eyes. This is quite a cheeky challenge to bring to the world. Why do the Pepsi Max Taste Challenge here in South Africa? Why give people the choice?
So it was really about changing people's preconceptions about which cola they preferred. And we felt like this was the right time to challenge South Africans to be bold and to try something new.
I love that. And because we know the brand has been around, this is a very new space in terms of where the big brands are in the no sugar space. It's very competitive, so you need to disrupt. And it looks like you guys are disrupting in a very big way. I'm just thinking what your competitors are going to think of these numbers. So let's talk about Jozi and Cape Town, tied at 65%, 66% in Pretoria, and down in Durbs, they're loving it, 72% who preferred Pepsi Max. I know you love the product. You're fully emotionally invested. So was this a surprise, or was this like, we knew it?
We've always believed in the great tasting of our Pepsi Max product. We absolutely are thrilled, though, with the engagement we've seen from consumers. And definitely, I think a lot of consumers have been surprised by the amazing taste of Pepsi Max.
I love the fact that you're not shoving it down our throats. You're giving us the choice and saying your choice is perfectly fine, even if it's not us. That is quite a brave thing to do. That says, I'm getting goosebumps, because we don't often get brands willing to literally put their money where their mouth is. Were you nervous embarking in this space? Because this is quite a big thing.
Given our position in South Africa, there was definitely a level of nervousness. Like I said before, we believe in the product. We know it's a great tasting product. But it was really about putting it out to consumers and seeing how they felt. And we've been blown away by the results. And we are going to continue to make sure that people know about Pepsi Max and that they have the bold taste of Max in their lives.
I love it, and I think more and more people are going to adopt this. I love there's a bit of a novelty about it as well, but the brand has been there for so long. Internationally, it is so loved. South Africa deserves our shot. Now, of course, you had to take a challenge like this to TikTok. So for those of us who were born on the wrong side of the digital divide, talk me through Pepsi Max moments. How do we create a moment like that? What is a Pepsi Max moment?
So for us, Pepsi Max moment is really just living your boldest, most creative life. And it's taking what you do and what's important to you to the next level and using Pepsi Max as your bold kind of inspiration to take it to that next level.
What is next? Now that you've disrupted the market, it creates expectation. People are now very eagerly awaiting what you guys are going to do next in our little slice of Africa down here. What's on the cards?
So we are going to continue to engage with consumers. We're going to make sure that we convert South Africans and that you're all Pepsi Max lovers.
And we might have the opportunity to be put through our paces ourselves a little bit later. I think Kat and I are going to go through the challenge ourselves. I suppose the most important question now is, where can people find out more?
So you can follow us on our socials, so at Pepsi South Africa on Facebook and Instagram. Look at our website for all our upcoming promos. It's pepsi.co.za. Yeah.
And get onto TikTok, man, and have a little bit of fun. Start creating your Pepsi Max moments. And what a beautiful time to be doing this as well. I've got to say, as someone who gets a front row seat to so many of these kinds of bold moves, this is one of the boldest and the coolest moves we've seen in a long time. So well done for backing yourself. I absolutely love that. And I look forward to the weeks and weeks of drinking that are going to follow now, because we're going to have to go through our paces as well. It is time to change your drink. Taste to the max. no sugar. This revolutionary beverage has the same refreshing, crisp taste of Pepsi without the calories. Darker and bolder, but still full of flavor.